Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of the New York Mets Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on MLB The Show 23. We are back, and we are into the month of August. Last episode was the draft and trade deadline, and boy, was it a spectacle. We made some massive improvements to this team. The machine, Albert Pujols, is now a New York Met. But not only that, Barry Pumpkinhead Bonds is a New York Met. Both of these men were traded last episode to us. I was only intending on getting Barry Bonds. But then I saw on the trade block that Albert Pujols was available. Why the Guardians were putting him on the trade block, I have absolutely no idea. But we swooped in and took Albert Pujols from them to add to our team. We also brought in a Mr. Tom Glavine instead of Curt Schilling to be our third man in the rotation. Hopefully he can compete with some of these other guys that we have around him who already have like 10 plus wins. So we need him to step it up. But other than that, I think we are October baseball ready. We needed to make those adjustments. We got rid of the weak links, or so we thought, the weak links. But that is an improvement, I would say. We have 78 wins already. Our last season, we won 97. So we're already on pace to beat that. And we're going to play our team from the other series that we're doing, the Kansas City Royals, although they're a lot different than what we have right now. And the reason we're playing this game is because we get to play with Mr. Tom Glavine, the guy who we traded for, who I'm pretty sure is making his debut, or at least his second start since getting traded here, because I don't think he might have pitched in this one. Did he pitch in this one? Was this Tom Glavine? Okay, so Tom Glavine did debut against the Tigers. He went 5 innings, allowed 4 earned runs. That's not a great start, but we did get the win with Vita Blue picking up the W. So he did pitch on the 4th against the Tigers, but this is his first official game with us looking at him and on camera and stuff, and going up against our team, the Kansas City Royals. Both of my series teams battling each other. Who do we root for? We root for the team that we're playing with currently, the New York Mets. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and you know what? We might rock with a little bit of an old school look. Let's go home 98s. Let's go home 98s for this one. We'll go with the quick counts. Tom Glavine on the mound. Jeter is very tired. You know what? We'll substitute Jeter out, and we'll bring in probably Soriano can play shortstop, right? I'm pretty sure he can play shortstop. No, he can only play left field? I thought he could play shortstop. Maybe he can't. Or obviously he can't. Do we have anybody that can play backup shortstop? There's got to be somebody on this team that can play shortstop. I guess not. Jeter's probably going to have to play. That's probably why Jeter has been so tired, because he doesn't have anybody to replace him. I could have sworn that we had a backup shortstop. At least like Ian Kinsler or Soriano. I'm pretty sure Soriano can play shortstop. Let me Google this real quick. Has Alfonso Soriano ever played shortstop? Because I might have to adjust that, add it to his secondary positions. Has Alfonso Soriano played shortstop? Okay, so let's see. He can't play shortstop on the Yankees because they had Jeter, obviously. So did he ever play shortstop? It just says that he's a left fielder, second baseman, so I'm guessing he never played it. I could have sworn that Alfonso Soriano played shortstop. That's crazy. Huh. All right, well, I guess we won't give it to him then. I could have sworn that he played shortstop at some point. And Jeter's just going to have to fight through. And maybe we'll have to call up somebody else who has shortstop as a secondary position so that we can give him a little bit of a break. But this is the lineup that we're going to go with. We get to see the on-camera debuts of Albert Pujols and Barry Bonds. I'm super excited. Hope you guys are too. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. Let's get started.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, taking on the Kansas City Royals in Citi Field. Tom Glavine on the mound for the first time on camera since getting traded here from wherever he was. He was part of that Reds deal, wasn't he, with Barry Bonds? I'm pretty sure that's where he was at. I don't remember. Who cares? He's on the Mets now. That's all that matters. And Albert Pujols makes an impact, getting that ground out, stepping on first base himself. And Luis Arraez, that looks familiar. Luis Arraez in a Kansas City Royal uniform. We know that all too well, with him being our starting second baseman in that series. Soriano fields it, throws it to first, and that is 2 down in the inning. Harold Baines is actually next up. He's got a 3-1 count on him already. He stares at a fastball 3-2. He's got 143 hits already in August. He's killing the game right now. That's going to be up the middle. Jeter can't make the play. He was close, but I think I dove a little too early. Mantle will field it. I love the old school players, their massive gloves that they have. Ernie Banks with a 2-1 count. Here comes the changeup right over top of it. No good for him. And now we'll go slider. And got him swinging. Soriano fields it. Sidearm throw to Jeter at second, and that is the end of the inning. And now we're going up against Framber Valdez. Very solid pitcher. Obviously, in real life, plays for the Houston Astros. But in this universe, he's a Kansas City Royal. And he is going to get yumped by the New York Mets. At least that's what I hope for. Jeter not starting out too good. Ground out to third base. Mickey Mantle is up next. I love the huge video board in center field here in Citi Field. Center field and Citi Field. Because I can read everything. Usually these boards are so far into the outfield I can't see anything. But I can actually read it. Oh, here we go. The debut of the machine. Albert Pujols. Let's see if we can do some damage. I want to hit a massive moonshot. I want to hit one to Mars. Oh, I can't do it, but what a stop by the third baseman. Can he make the play? He goes to second for some reason to try to get Mickey Mantle out. I don't know why he chose to do that. He probably could have got Pujols out anyway. It doesn't work. It's runners on first and second. That was a great stop by the third baseman to keep it in play, or keep it in the infield. And I shouldn't have swung at that. I hate my life. Barry Bonds strikes out. I shouldn't have swung at that. Griffey's up now. Ken Griffey Jr. Can he put this in the outfield? He can do more than that. Griffey to right field. It's caught by Harold Baines. I knew that was going to get caught by Baines. I just wanted to make you think that maybe it was going to get over his head. Duke Schneider's up now, leading off the top of the second. Stares at a fastball, ball 1, or ball 2, I should say, because we have quick counts on. And the Kansas City Royals are 3.5 games back of the AL Central standings. The Tigers lead, who we just had a series against earlier this month. And the Rangers are 10 games back, and that's 3 straight balls. I walked Duke Schneider. That's crazy. I wasn't even trying to walk him. I was just trying to pitch him, and they just went for balls. Miguel Sano swings right past that one. We'll go with a cutter. This could be a double play opportunity, and it will not be. Soriano right past him. He's going to go to third. Mantle throws it to third. He's safe by a mile. From first to third for Duke Schneider on just a little single up the middle. What a wild scenario. But now we have a chance to allow a run here, and I don't really want to. 3-1 count to Chris Singleton. He grounds that. I'm going home. Forget about it. Screw the double play. I'm not allowing a run. There it is. I don't know why Duke Schneider chose to go there. He didn't have to. He wasn't forced to run. But he did, and we get him out there. 1 out in the inning. Eric Haas. I haven't heard that name in a while. But he's got a 1-2 count. We'll go with a changeup here. Double play? No, just a ball. All right, we'll go Cutter now. Hardly know her. Why is nobody swinging at these pitches? Come on, here comes the fastball. He was not prepared for that because he got way late on that. Here comes the Cutter again. That's going to be into right field. Griffey. Throw it home, Griff. Oh, he doesn't go. He probably would have been safe if he went. Bases loaded, 1 out. Double play is on the table. We just have to be able to get it. Aledmus Diaz is the man at the plate. Can we force the double play, or will they score a run? That's going to be a run scored. Willie Mays. Is he going to go again? 89 speed. Willie Mays. Got him out. It's 1-0. Singleton tried to add to the lead. Willie Mays guns him down from right field, or from left field, excuse me. And that is that one done. So it's only 1 run scored. Willie Mays underneath that one as well. That's the end of the inning. That sucks, man. I was trying to get that double play, but they just wouldn't allow it. They would not allow it. So the Royals lead 1-0 as we go bottom 2. And Willie Mays, the home run king, at least he won the home run derby. He gets a leadoff single into the right center gap, and that's a nice start because now we got Johnny Bench. Can Johnny Bench do the dang thing and get on base? Oh, that's a beautiful hit, but it's not good enough. It was beautiful, but it wasn't beautiful enough because it got fair, but it curved into foul territory and bounced off that foul side there instead of going down the line into the corner. That could have been even more beautiful because that probably would have scored Willie Mays. But Soriano will do that exact thing. He sends that into center field. Bench will stay at second, and the Mets are back on top 1-1. Let's go, baby. Good job from Soriano, and now it's time for Wade Boggs. All right. Not swinging at that. I know better. I know better than to swing at that. They're 2.5 games back in the wild card, so they got a chance to make the playoffs if they have a good end of the year. They got to finish the month of August in a solid fashion and then go into September with some momentum. Hopefully they can get it done, but we are pretty much comfortable for a division win. And Wade Boggs double play, that's so stupid. I was even good timing. The PCI was good enough. That should not have been a double play, but it is. It does move the runner to third, but what does that matter if there's 2 outs in the inning and we can't get him home? Man, that really sucks. I thought I was going to have a lot of momentum, but I screwed it up. Screwed it up. And I'm swinging at that, and that's how did a sinker out of the zone that low travel that far? That's crazy. But we do tie the game, so I guess I can't be too upset. We do tie the game 1 apiece. Top of the third, Arise will lead off. Pujols goes after it, gives it to Glavine. Glavine steps on the bag for the first out. Good teamwork from the 2 new additions. Harold Baines is up. He's 1 for 1. Make that 1 for 2. He pops that behind home plate. Johnny Bench gets out of the stance and grabs it. 2 down. And now it's Ernie Banks. 30 home runs on the year. Having a really good year, and he sends that to deep center field. Mantle tracks it at the warning. Got it. Quick 3rd inning. That's what you like to see after a little bit of an extended 2nd inning. Mickey Mantle's up 1-2. And Mickey Mantle pops that to right field. Is that going to drop? No, it's not. Baines will track it. Excuse me. And make the play for the first out. Choked on my spit there for a second. Woo. All right. Pujols 1-1. I'm going after this ball, and I'm power swinging as well. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that. That was a dumb thing to do. Why didn't you tell me to not do that? You could have really helped me there. Barry Bonds, I struck out last time. I don't want to do that again. Ooh, here we go. 29 home runs. Can we make it 30? We cannot. We can just make it a fly out to center field to end the 3rd. Yeah, that makes sense. Barry Bonds having a great year, and I can't do anything with it. Makes total sense. Drag bunt situation for Duke Snider. I don't think he's going to drag bunt here. I don't think he's going to drag, but there's not really any value in doing that. So we will go with the cutter, try to strike him out. No, he gets enough of it. That cutter did not go where I thought it was going to go. That's okay. We'll go with the changeup, and maybe the changeup can strike him out. No, it can't. Too low in the zone. We'll go curveball. See if the curveball does anything different. It does not. It goes for a ball as well, and we are into some dangerous territory right here. Full count to Duke Schneider, the leadoff man, remember. The leadoff man. Just throw a straight fastball, and that's ball 4. Unbelievable call from the home plate umpire. And we are now in a sticky situation. Miguel Sano sends that to center field. Mantle will field it and make the out. There we go. Get that back into the infield. 1 down, we got a double play opportunity. It's going to be Chris Singleton, who's 0 for 1 today. They're going to steal with Schneider. Hit and run scenario. Fouls it off. They're not going to steal this time. There goes the cutter. Mantle is right there. I'm trying to move him. Okay. I was trying to move. I saw the ball starting to drift a little bit. I was trying to move him, but he was just locked right in that position. I guess it's a good thing because he caught it. And now it's time for Eric Haas. Another steal situation for Duke Schneider. He doesn't go on that one. We'll go with the changeup here. He doesn't go again. Haas swings and misses. Is he going to go this time? I'm going to throw some high heat to give Johnny Benz a chance. Oh, and Haas again with a swing. Why is Haas swinging when he knows he's stealing? Curveball fouled away. Let's go with a cutter low and inside, and maybe we can catch him. Yes, we can, although that was a little higher than I wanted. But it doesn't matter because it's a strikeout anyway. Glavin gets out of the inning. And it's still 1-1. We go bottom 4. Griffey leads off. And Griffey is not having the home run, or the season that I want home run-wise. He's only got 13 home runs in August. He is not having a good year in terms of home runs. Even in average, he's not having that good of a year, and I don't know why I swung at that, to be honest with you. Willie Mays is up again. He got a single last time he was in. Can he do it again? Not going to swing at that one. 2-1 count. Come on, Willie. Big Willie style. I'm swinging at that one, and he might have enough speed to beat this out. O'Rise fields it. Not a chance. Willie Mays beats the throw, and he's got 2 singles. 1 down in the inning for Johnny Bench. 2-time MVP. And I'm swinging at that one. That's going to get past the shortstop into left field. Runners on first and second. All right, we're sitting in a good spot. Very good spot for Alfonso Soriano, who scored an RBI last time he was up. Can he do it again? Maybe. No, he can't get an RBI at least. He's going to move the runners across. That's good. He moves the runners over to second and third for Wade Boggs. Is Wade Boggs going to be able to handle it? Last time he got a double play. That's going to be into the gap. And that's going to give us a 3-1 lead. Wade Boggs does redeem himself. Oh, that's exactly what I was expecting, baby. Good job from Wade Boggs. And now Jeter's up. The captain, Derek Jeter. And Jeter gets a hanger. And that's going to score a run. What is Framber Valdez doing? He's just hanging these balls right in the middle, and I'm just cooking them. Hard-boiled. 4-1. The captain strikes. And now it's time for Mickey Mantle. I mean, look at these balls. He's just hanging these ones in the middle of the plate. He does it again. Mantle does that, and I'm not gonna send him. That'd be stupid. Jeter probably would have got thrown out. Although 86 speed, he might have been able to make it. You never know. But it's time for the machine, and you got to be careful. If you hang a curveball or something in the middle of the plate for Pujols, he's gonna do some damage. That wasn't a curve. That was a circle change high in the zone. I was not prepared for it. I was not prepared for a curveball high in the zone. But we do score 3 runs to add a 4-1 lead. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and we're going to the 5th with a good cushion. Top of the 5th, 1-2 count to Aledmus Diaz. Can we start the 5th inning hot? Yes, we can. Aledmus Diaz, strike 3. Could not hit the fastball. We got a 1-1 count on Lou Brock now. Let's see if Tom Glavine can keep up the consistency, but Lou Brock sends that to deep center field at the warning track, but Mickey Mantle makes it look easy. And now it's Luis Ariza's turn. 4 home runs on the year through August. I guess that's pretty solid for Luis Ariz. Doesn't really hit the ball super hard. But he does ground that to Soriano at second base, and that's going to be the third out. Middle of the fifth, we go bottom five. Barry Bonds is at the plate, and we've been kind of disappointed with him so far today. And we change that with a nice liner into center field for a single. It's not the home run I want or I'm looking for, but still, it's a nice single to lead off the inning, and that gets the kid up. Ken Griffey Jr., we talked about earlier how he's not having that great of a year in terms of his home run production. We know that Ken Griffey Jr. can obviously hit 30 to 40 home runs a season. That's the kind of guy he is. And I think Barry Bonds is going to steal. I never even considered stealing with Barry Bonds. I guess I could. He's got 89 speed and 89 steal. You know what? He probably is a very good candidate for a steal, but not against the lefty Framber Valdez. It's probably a little bit tricky to do that, especially since they're already aware of him attempting to steal, or they're already cautious of it. And that's going to be a double play. How did I not hit that? I guess I should have pulled the PCI a little bit lower, but I thought for sure that'd be at least a single. Instead, it's a double play, and the fifth inning is not starting out too good anymore. I'm going to go down for this one with Willie Mays, and I shouldn't have. It's going to be a sinker down low, out of the zone, grounded to shortstop, and that is a 1-2-3 inning after the double play. Top of the sixth, Harold Baines is up. He's been a tough out, that is for sure, but Pujols right to him. He alligators it and steps on the first base bag for the first out of the inning. Ernie Banks is up. Ernie Banks is having himself a very good year. Past Glavine on the pitcher's mound. Soriano fields at 50 speed. Got him out. Good job from Soriano. And now it's Duke Schneider, who, speaking of tough outs, Duke Schneider has been a tough out as well. Swings past the fastball, and we will see if we can throw the cutter past him as well. No, he just gets a piece of it, and it'll fall right in front of Willie Mays. Unbelievable. He just got a little tip of the baseball, and it popped it into left field and allows him to get on base. I told you, he's been a tough out, but now we're going to get him out at second base, just to rub the salt in the wound right there. Good job from the defense, and they pull their pitcher. They bring in Hunter Harvey. So instead of Framber Valdez, he goes 6 innings, or he goes 5 innings, excuse me, and then Hunter Harvey will be brought in to try to keep this game at a 3-run deficit for the Royals, so that they can hopefully come back in the later innings and tie or win the game. Johnny Bench sends that fastball into right field, but Baines is there to grab it. We got to adjust now because Hunter Harvey's not throwing a sinker. He doesn't throw a sinker at all. And Valdez did not have a fastball. So we got to adjust now to the change of speed. Soriano adjusts very well. Gets a 1-out single on a 3-1 count, too. And Soriano might be in a prime stealing situation. I'm going to attempt it. If they throw back, then I'll let it go. But I'm going to attempt to steal. Here he goes. Great leadoff right down the middle, but Soriano's there by a mile. Alfonso Soriano with a great jump off the first base bag. And that was strike 3 to Wade Boggs. I probably shouldn't have stolen that count, but hey, we got it where we needed to. We got Soriano in scoring position, and that's not a strike. Thank you very much. That would have been super heated if they called that a strike. 2 home runs in the last 6 games for Jeter. The captain is starting to perform. We know what he did in the postseason. He was very big until we got to the World Series, where nobody played good enough. With 2 outs, can we put Alfonso Soriano on home plate? Down in the zone. That's not going to drop. It's going to fall right in the glove of the center fielder. And that one is over. Okay. No big deal because we still got 7 innings of strong pitching baseball from Tom Glavine. I'm going to let him go in the 7th, maybe even let him go in the 8th. Will depend on how good this inning goes. But he's been doing very good at getting quick outs. Singleton goes down right away, grounds to Wade Boggs at third. Eric Haas is up next. Glavine is up over 110 pitches. That's pitch number 113 as he grounds it to Jeter at shortstop, on to first, and that's the second out. But that's 2 quick outs. That is 2 very quick outs. Aledmys Diaz is back up. We struck him out the last time, and we almost did it again. He barely made contact with that fastball. We'll go with a changeup here. See if we can catch him off guard. No, he barely makes contact with that as well. Aledmys Diaz is getting very lucky with these pitches. Here comes the curveball. He does make contact with that. Pujols dives after it. A necessary dive, but he did it. We'll go with the cutter now. One of these has to get him out, and it doesn't. Aledmus Diaz will fly that into right field for a single with 2 outs in the inning. Now for Lou Brock. Brock fouls off the fastball, making it 1-2. I'm pretty sure that just hit that lady in the face. Here comes the cutter, strike 3, and that is the end of the 7th for the Royals. I think that's probably going to be it for Tom Glavine. We'll probably bring in Mariano Rivera and then warm up Billy Wagner as well. They bring in Germán Marquez to relieve Hunter Harvey. So back-to-back righties after the starter was a lefty in Framber Valdez. But Mickey Mantle leads off with a single into left center. That's a good way to start the inning, baby. Maybe we can add some more insurance. And now the machine is up 1 for 3 for Pujols. 38 home runs on the year, hitting .327. And Pujols. That one's my fault. I hate when it's my fault. I hate when it's my fault that I screw up, because that was right down the middle. That should have been a home run. Instead, it's a pop out to the infield because I screwed it up. But this one, I'm not screwing up. Oh, I guess I am, because I was very early on the timing. But that could have been a line drive home run if I would have timed it better. But I didn't, because once again, I'm very bad at this baseball game. And that's going to be a double play, inning over. Oh, man, I'm not good. I'm just not very good for some reason. All right, we're going to bring out Glavine. He had a good, strong 7 innings. And now we've got Mariano Rivera, who could be a closer in his own right on many teams. But he's a setup man for us because we've got Billy Wagner. And Mantle will go after that one into right center. But that's a leadoff single for Luis Arraez. Something he does very well. That's unfortunate, but now we got to try to get Harold Baines out. Baines will send that to left field. It's going to get in the corner. This is not good. Get it in, Willie. Are they going to send Arraez home? They will not do it. He would have been gunned out pretty quickly. But that is runners on third and second with nobody out. Mariano Rivera, what are we doing here? I'm going to warm up Trevor Hoffman just in case, but Mariano, you're getting a little crazy here in the first couple at bats of the 8th inning. Can we strike out Ernie Banks? Get back on track. That's going to go to Arraez, or that's going to go to Jeter, but I'm not going to throw it home. I've done that in the past. I'm not going to do it this time. Might as well take the out. That's why we have that cushion. We have that little insurance so that we don't have to throw it home. Here comes the slider. Duke Schneider doesn't strike out, which I would have preferred. He does ground it to Soriano, so that's 2 down in the inning. Rivera's done a good job of recovering after the struggle of the first couple at bats. And now it's Miguel Sano. I think we throw him a slider away, make him chase for it. How did he not strike out there? That's strike 3, but it's a walk, and Sano gets on base. That was strike 3 all the way. They call that a ball as well. Mariano Rivera is not getting calls in a dangerous situation here. It's 3-2. Singleton has a chance to open this game up, but he doesn't. He grounds it to third base. Wade Boggs throws on to first, and we get out of the inning minimal damage. Beautiful. Great job from the defense there, and a good enough job from Mariano Rivera to recover after that rough first couple of at-bats. Bottom of the 8th, Griffey should have swung at that. I thought that was going to drop a little bit lower than what it actually did. I'm swinging no doubt at this one. Trying to get me in the tighten up in the corner of the zone. I'm going all in on that, but I fouled it off because I was early again. And Griffey could pop that into right field. Is that going to get down? Ooh, Harold Baines makes the play. First out. That had a chance to get down if it was hit a little softer, or if Harold Baines was a little slower. Ooh, and they call that a strike? You call that a strike when Miguel Sano did the exact same thing? You didn't call it a strike the previous half inning? Come on, ump. Don't show your bias too hard, jeez. And Harold Baines tried to make a diving play in right field, bounces off the glove for a single for Willie Mays. That's a lucky call right there. We got absolutely bailed with that one. Johnny Bench is up. Runner on first, 1 out. Johnny Bench sends that into center. Is that going to drop? No, Singleton makes the play. All right, 2 down for the number 8 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. Can we do some damage with 2 outs in the inning? Come on, Alfonso. I know you'll want to. Strike 2, slider outside or inside corner of the plate. Come on, Soriano. That's way too high. Usually I would chase those if they were slightly lower, but not that one. That one's going to go for a ball. It is a 2-2 count. Germán Marquez still in the game. He's pitched 29 pitches, about to be 30 with this one. And Soriano into the gap. I'm going to send Willie Mays to third, and that's going to be runners on the corners with 2 down for the number 9 hitter. What a perfect spot to be in for Mr. Wade Boggs. And here he comes. He knows what he's got to do. He knows what he's got to do. He's got to get an RBI, and he's going to do just that. Into right field, Wade Boggs delivers, and the Mets are back up by 3. Beautiful. We counteract that run the Royals scored with an RBI of our own. Wade Boggs delivers, and now we've got 2 outs with runners on first and second, and the captain is up. Derek Jeter. Come on, Jeter. Deliver me some beautiful RBIs. Early on the timing. Early on the timing. Okay, let's regroup, reset, and do it again. That's going to be past Ernie Banks. I'm going to send him home. But he's going to throw to third, and Wade Boggs will be out by a mile, but we got the run across anyway. Don't worry, Wade, because we are back up by 4. Billy Wagner will come in and try to close the door on this pesky Royals club. They have been a nuisance to us all day today. But we are trying to make them pay for thinking they could compete with us. They can compete. We are baseball. We are the best team in all of major leagues. That's going to be right back up to Wagner, right in the glove, and he throws on to first for the first out of the 9th. 2 more down. Aledmus Diaz, 8-9-1 hitters are up. Swings past the fastball, 100 on the gun. Here comes the slider, and he's way out in front of that. He was ready for another fast pitch. The off-speed situations are too deadly. And Lou Brock, the final man, he bunts a beautifully placed bunt. That couldn't have been more perfect. Lou Brock delivered the greatest bunt in Major League history right there. And here comes the slider. And Luis Arraez goes down swinging. Mets win 6-2. Glavine gets the W, and the boys get another win. Jeter fist bumping with the boys. You love to see it. Getting the crowd excited, getting everybody to say hello. Pujols is happy because he's on a winning ball club. You love to see it. Hunter Harvey could not deliver. Glavine gets the player of the game and the win. Boggs had a double and 3 RBIs. Wade Boggs had 3 of the RBIs? I guess I didn't realize that. Jeter had an RBI, or 2 of the RBIs, and Soriano had the other one. So Wade Boggs actually played pretty darn well. That's kind of crazy, actually. He was kind of underrated. Kind of a quiet 3 RBI game. But we go on to win. So now it is August 10th. We are going to simulate the rest of the month of August, and then in the next episode, we will have the final game of the regular season, probably either against Pittsburgh or Washington, since we'll finish out on the road. So let's simulate the rest of the Royals series. We lost the next game, but we won the final game. Now we had a little 2-game set against the Rays, beat them, 3-gamer against the Phillies, and 1-2-1 against them. Now a 3-gamer against the Padres, swept the Padres, and we are at 87 wins right now against the Pirates, lost 2 of 3 against them. We sit 88-43. That's not yet good enough to clinch the division, but we are getting scary close to clinching that division. Has anybody done it yet? Nobody has done just yet, but we are by far the best team in all of baseball. The teams in the American League, the best team out there has 72 wins. So I'd say that we are absolutely dominating. But let's finish the Astros series. We lost 2 of 3 against them. Now we play the Reds and Curt Schilling. We lost to Curt Schilling, actually. We must have... Oh, okay. So we've got the September call-ups that we will do in the next episode. Did we clinch it just yet? No, but in the next episode, we should be able to clinch the division, which is always nice. And we will play sometime around this game against the Pirates or the Nationals. Probably against the Pirates, because I do enjoy playing at their ballpark. So we'll probably play like this game on the 13th against the Pirates. But we'll also check to see if we can clinch the series or not. We do play the Nationals, who are 30 and a half games back a couple of times. We play the Braves, who are 26 and a half games back. But we don't play the Phillies anymore. Last time we played the Phillies was this series right here in August that we just simulated, where we took 2 of 3 against them. So that's the last time we play the Phillies this season, unless we play in the final week. No. Okay, we play the Marlins, the final series of the year. Ohtani versus Tristan McKenzie. What a matchup right there. But that is going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Next episode will be the season finale, and then the episode after that will be the playoffs of year number 2, where we can hopefully get our revenge and get ourselves a World Series championship. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.